a late night podcast. Yo, guys, what's up? Fears, audience, Fears, what is up? Do you know that it's late? It's very late. It's 1:32 in the morning. Hilarious. I was kind of on the fence. I was like, do I want to do a stream? Do I not want to do a stream? I almost didn't do a stream, but I thought, you know what? I'm not doing anything right now. I'll hang out with the fans. Booyah! Right there, Orlando. So yeah, got my Star Wars hat on as always. You know, I love me some Star Wars. Like the Trek too. Anyway, shout out to the fans. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a better weekend than Fears. I've had a hell of a weekend. Not really. Well, the only thing that's been enjoyable about it is I've caught up on some sleep. That's the only thing that's been enjoyable. All the other stuff has been horrible. Like at the dealership, getting my car fixed, all that crap. I'll let you know what's going on. Yo, Visions. Visions says, what's up, Fears? What's up, Visions? Good to see you. Visions told me that he's up late right now. You said you're making T-shirts for a friend, right? Like you said your friend has a local band or something, and you're making shirts? Something like that. But good to see you, Visions. Good to see you, buddy. Diehard friend, diehard fan. Listen, Visions, if I did a stream at 4 a.m, Visions would be here. That's right. All right, let me open up the chat. Let me open up YouTube, and we'll get things moseying. So today's topics are, I want to talk a little bit more about Super RetroCon. That is coming up. That is next weekend, guys. Next weekend. I'm really excited about it. Lots of celebrities are coming. Lots of opportunities to interview. I believe over 200 tables. So hopefully the movie prop guy will be there, Visions. I'm hoping. I'm praying. So fingers crossed. He always has some good shit on his table. But I can't wait to see what else is there. So I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to read. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about what's going on. Here, let me open up the chat here. There we go. That's right. I'm sorry. Vision said it's not a band. He's opening up a record store. So he's opening a record store in Aberdeen. I don't know where Aberdeen is. Is that somewhere near Portland? But anyway, Vision's friend is opening up a record store. Yes, there's still record stores available, guys. I'm old school. I like records. I like CDs. I like movies. I like stuff like that. I love like V-Stock. V-Stock is a perfect record store, Visions. If you were ever, well, it's not just a record store. It's all that shit. If you're ever in Missouri, go to V-Stock. I don't know if they have V-Stocks out in Portland and all that where you're from. V-Stock. You know, like where I get all those hilarious, like cheesy, like 70s, 80s horror films. That's the place to go for old movies, old records, old CDs, because I'm not about iPods. It's so much. I don't want to sit there for 2-3 hours downloading songs onto a little fucking box. You know, fuck iPods. I know they're incredible pieces of technology, but I'm old school, man. I just want to unzip my CD holder, grab a CD, boom, pop it in, and you're listening to music within 30 seconds. Probably not even 30 seconds. So yeah, well, you know what, Visions? Shout out to your friend opening up a record store. Hopefully the record store is a big success. So thumbs up to him. Right on. But see, that just shows you how cool of a guy Visions in. Visions out of the kindness of his heart. Now, Visions, I don't know if your friend paid for those T-shirts. But knowing how cool Visions is, he said he's doing it for a friend. Visions is probably doing it for free. That's just the type of guy Visions is. All right, so moving on to the next topic. So the first topic, like I said, Super RetroCon. Gonna give a little bit more information. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, what else could I talk about that would be a cool topic? And I was like, you know what? I've never talked about Florida vlogging versus Missouri vlogging, because I've done both. I've vlogged in Missouri and I've vlogged in Florida. And then I looked this topic up because, contrary from popular belief, Fears sometimes is stumped on what to talk about on my podcasts, because we've talked about almost every topic. So it's hard sometimes to bring up new topics. So if you guys ever have any suggestions, let me know. But the third topic, I looked up some topic and they said, talk about bad college food that you ate. And I was like, oh man, I ate so much bad food in college. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm surprised I'm still alive after the crap I ate. So anyway, shout out to everybody in the Chizat. I will tell you about my weekend, though. My weekend started on Friday. I got done. Like I said, I got done, did a bunch of errands, and then basically came home and slept because I didn't go to sleep right when I got home. I just came home, took a shower, got something to eat, went and did errands, and then I crashed around 6. And then on Friday night, that's when I did that big ass stream. And then Saturday is when that guy called me and said, hey, Fears, we can get you in sooner than the 14th. And I was like, all right. So apparently what happened was something to do with my pressure gauge. The pressure gauge was off and it was clogged. And he said, there's nowhere for that pressure to go, so we have to unclog it. So they unclogged it. And then he said my brakes were kind of like, kaput. He goes, that's why whenever you push on the brakes, you're hearing that noise. And I was like, I did hear that noise. I'm like, and he goes, well, that's 2 of the 3 reasons why the check engine light came on. And I was like, well, what was the third reason? And he said it was all that clogging. Because I don't know much about, cars and stuff. I like to drive cars, but like my brother, he's more mechanically inclined. So as the guy's explaining it to me, I'm just like, yep, okay. And I'm like, how much is it to fix it? And he's like, oh, it'll be this. And I'm like, all right. I'll be honest, it wasn't too bad. It was right in the middle. I'm not going to tell you guys how much I paid today to get my car fixed, but because that's none of your business, no offense. Let's just put it this way. It wasn't high and it wasn't low. It was like right in the middle. It was a decent, fair price. Like the guy didn't like try to hamstring me. The guy didn't try to like, he goes, I'll be honest, Fears. He goes, this is a fair price. And I looked at it and I said, you know what? I said, that is a fair price. I said, so I didn't try any negotiation tactics and none of that crap. It was a fair price. I was like, he's not lowballing me. I would have liked it to be lower, but it wasn't like $10,000 or some shit like that. So thank God. It was a fair, decent price. So the Fears Mobile is back to 100%. I'm just waiting on one more part. So they did most of the work today. And then I said, and he goes, well, can you leave it here? I said, I cannot leave it here. I said, is it safe to drive? And he said, it is safe to drive. He goes, but I need you to bring it back on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, they got to install one more part. But he said, I know you work. So he said, but he goes, that work that I did, he goes, it won't affect your car. He goes, you'll be able to, he goes, that part won't get here until Tuesday afternoon. So he goes, if it gets here Tuesday afternoon, I'll have you come in Tuesday afternoon before you go into work. He goes, if it's Wednesday morning, I'll have you come in on Wednesday. And I went, all right, cool beans. And I said, it's safe to drive though without that part, right? And he goes, yeah. He goes, that part's not crucial. So he's like, then you can go to work and you won't miss any days and you won't miss any you making money. And I was like, all right, cool beans. So again, it wasn't too high, but it wasn't too low by any stretch of the imagination. So it was right in the middle. And I was kind of thinking it would be around that price. I guessed a little bit high because normally I'm like, well, normally they try to get you for as much money as they possibly can. So in my mind, I'm like, I bet you it's going to be about this price. I was only a couple hundred off, if I'm being honest. So I was a couple hundred off, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, that's not too bad, but it wasn't like I said, it wasn't too high and it wasn't too low. And I appreciate the guy getting me in today, and he pretty much did all of the work today, except for one part, which is coming in on Wednesday. But here's the thing: if I wouldn't have went to that other dealership, the other dealership would have had me wait until February 14th, which sucks. That would have sucked. So on Monday, I'm gonna have to call my original dealership and cancel that appointment, because now that I don't need it anymore, somebody else can have that appointment. So I'm gonna call on Monday and be like, hey guys, thanks a lot for that February 14th appointment, but I don't need it anymore. So cheers, Anyway, so that's the update on the old Fears Mobile. It's back to 100%. So hopefully we won't have to do any more repairs for quite a while. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So anyway, I'm going to start with bad college food. All right, so if you guys have ever went to college, I know some people in the community have went to college, and some people in the Fears community have not went to college. All I'm going to say is, when you do go to college, make better choices than Fears did. Because I was sheltered, I got all that rambunctious rebel force stuff out in my senior year of high school and my senior year of college. I made so many mistakes in college, it's beyond belief. So now, Visions, other people that are watching, some of the stories you guys have heard. There's other stories that I have not told you guys about. And Visions, trust me, Visions, when I come to visit you, there's going to be plenty of stories to catch you up on. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Another update. Still no word if me and Pixel are going to hang out. I hope we do. I think it's Visions. I mean, not Visions. Pixel. Me and Visions are hanging out. I'm so tired. Me and Visions are hanging out next year. Pixel, I haven't heard anything from Pixel, so I hope, it's still early in the year, so hopefully maybe in February, maybe March, whenever it gets closer, hopefully he'll let me know. I'm definitely going home to visit my family, I think in October, around my birthday, because that's usually a good time to go, because the fall season in Missouri is spectacular, guys. If you guys have never lived in an area where, it's like Florida, it's a nice place to live, but around Halloween time, it's kind of weak sauce. Except for the haunted houses. The haunted houses down here are freaking amazing. Amazing. And that's all they really got going for them when it comes to Halloween down here. But in Missouri, because I come from a very small Midwestern town, everybody decorates. Every single person has a pumpkin out, jack-o'-lanterns galore, fall leaves everywhere, haunted houses. Sometimes people take like in downtown St. Louis, they rent out like abandoned factories, because there's a couple of abandoned factories, and they turn them into like kick-ass like super creepy, scary fucking haunted houses and shit. Oh my God. So yeah. So that trip's definitely happening. I already called my buddy Eric and said, Eric, I said, get ready to do your traditional, because Eric, my best buddy Eric, he always throws, if I come, he'll be like, hey, Fierce, we'll celebrate your birthday on Halloween, even though my birthday is the 28th. He goes, well, we might as well celebrate it on Halloween, man, because Eric always throws a kick-ass Halloween party. He invites friends, family, his neighbors over. And I'm like, dude, I'm down. I am down. I'm like, me and Halloween. I love the Halloweeny, I love the Halloween shit. So I already told Eric, hey, man, I'm coming into town somewhere around Halloween. I said I haven't got the dates yet, but probably next month I'm going to put in the dates for for the Missouri trip. So that'll be nice. Visit Grandma Fears, visit my mom, my brother, Enzo, Enzo, and uh, when I told my mom about it, she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're coming." And I said, "Mom," I said, "Did Enzo like the Christmas bone?" I bought Enzo this massive bone. I mean, it was, I don't know, it was like this long and like that wide, Visions. I kid you not. It was huge. And my mom was like, "Oh, Enzo had that like chewed and ate within 2 or 3 days." I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "That fast?" I'm like, "That thing was huge, Mom." And my mom's like, "Oh yeah, like he just sat in the garage, like on his little bed, and because his little bed's inside." Which, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. I think I told you, but I can't remember if I did. He chewed his bed. My mom had to buy him a whole new bed. My mom walks out there one day to get him some fresh water and to give him some food. The linen is everywhere. It's one of those like fluffy pillow beds. He just chewed the shit out of it. And Enzo is trained. My mom and dad sent him to obedience school. So Enzo knows that he messed up because he was kind of like this. And he kind of like was looking up at my mom, like, oh shit. And my mom was like, oh yeah, you're in trouble. So Enzo definitely got grounded for a couple of weeks. And I don't know what my mom did, but my mom was like, oh, we had to send him back to obedience school. So I told my mom, I said, is he doing better now? And my mom's like, oh yeah, like I got him a new bed and he hasn't chewed it up. And I was like, oh well, that's good. Man, he chewed that bone, like the Christmas bone that I got him, lickety split. It only took him like 3 or 4 days, and I was like, damn, that's quick. So it'll be good to see Enzo, and then of course I'm gonna go visit my dad. I'm gonna go to his gravesite. I'm gonna get him some flowers. Now, you have to buy certain ones, my mom said, like because it's a military cemetery, you can't just like when you go to a normal cemetery, you can buy as much flowers as you want. They try to keep everything tidy as possible in uh excuse me, in the cemetery. I'm still battling this cold. It's almost gone. So they have this little cup, and you're allowed to put as many flowers as you want as long as it holds in the cup. So I'm gonna have to talk to my mom and be like, hey, where do you go? What flowers do you get? And then I'm gonna go visit my dad. So so that'll be hard. That'll be kind of a hard moment to do. Um, because I haven't seen him since he passed. So that's definitely going to be because the barracks I think is from where my mom lives. I think it's an hour and a half drive. So I don't mind driving, but it's going to be hard to visit him after the fact because I'm still dealing with all that crap. Like I told Visions, I told Pixel, I told all you guys. I still haven't even made my dad's tribute video. I'm gonna make a tribute video because I just can't pull myself around to make it yet because it's still he's only been gone for well in February it'll be 5 months. So that'll be kind of hard, but it's something. Those two things I'm definitely gonna do. It's just that's gonna be hard, but my mom's already went a couple of times to visit him, and my mom said that they they keep the grounds immaculate, which is really nice. Not only for my dad, but for like all the other veterans and all the other war heroes and all that. Like that my mom said there's not one scrap of paper on the ground. They have all the bushes trimmed. Everything is like clean, immaculately clean. Like he said, if one blade of grass is if one blade of grass is higher than the other one, then they go in there. The only thing that kind of stinks, my mom told me, is because it's such a big area. In the back part of the cemetery, there's a bunch of like wooded area, and my mom said if you leave flowers, like tons of animals and deer will come in through the night and eat the flowers, and then the next day all they leave is like the green stems. So I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. So people that leave flowers for their loved ones, the loved ones only get to enjoy those flowers for like maybe a day and a half, and then they're gone. My mom said she went like 2 days in a row at one point, and the flowers that she left the day before, the next morning, like when my mom came, boom, they were gone. And I was like, oh, I'm like, well, that stinks. So yeah. And she said the only thing that was left was the green stems that like they all the animals, all the deer and the squirrels and whatever other animals come in there, coyotes, they come in there and eat all the flowers. And I was like, oh, that stinks. Anyway, so those are all the updates. So I'm hoping soon that because I haven't asked Visions in a while because I mean not I keep saying Visions. I'm sorry, Visions. I don't want to keep asking Pixel and keep annoying him. You know what I'm saying? You know, like he knows I want to come see him. I said, look, let me know when I can come. If I can come, I said, if you're busy this year, no worries. You know, if not, I've already got one trip planned. So yeah. Sorry, Visions. I keep saying your Pixel and Visions, like the names, for some reason in my brain, they sound similar. So sometimes when I'm meaning Pixel, I say Visions. And then sometimes when I'm talking about Visions, I say, oh yeah, Pixel. And I'm like, it's not Pixel, it's Visions I'm talking about. I apologize, Visions. Anyway, but I'll keep you guys updated on all that. I really will. I'll keep you updated on all that stuff. So, all right. So, bad college food. Well, I'd say number one. If anyone's went to college, they've had ramen noodles. Ramen noodles is good once in a blue moon, but if you eat it 5 days in a row, kind of horrible. Kind of horrible. So yeah, Fears almost practically lived on ramen noodles in college. I ate ramen noodles so much that I have not ate it since college. That's how much I ate it in college. Yo, Skylar, what's up? He says I like ramen noodles anytime. Well, there you go. There you go. I ate it so much in college that I have not ate it since college. I've had similar stuff to ramen noodle, but I haven't had the actual brand of ramen noodle. So that was the first bad food that I had in college. The second one, I remember I was at someone's birthday party, and it was like a weekend party. I stayed at my friend's house for a weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we were partying. Boom, all through the weekend, and I dragged my ass to my morning classes on Monday. And I remember like I had to come back like on Tuesday and help my friend clean up his house. It was destroyed after that party. Granted, it was a good party. It was, but we massacred that person's house. Not just me, everybody. I mean, there was like 100 people there, like going nuts. Probably one of the most legendary parties I went to, and it was around Halloween time. So I had a costume on, and I was Mario. And I was dating some girl in college. Her name was Amy. She dressed up as Princess Toadstool. So we crashed on the couch, and I remember I was so hungry. Like on Friday night, they had tons of food there for the party. But on Saturday, me and my girlfriend at the time, we made a McDonald's run. On Sunday, there was no food left. No food left except for the birthday cake that people had not eaten on Friday. On Friday, like maybe someone had like a slice here and there. So I remember sitting on a couch with my girlfriend at the time eating 2-day-old birthday cake. Ew. Gross. That's disgusting. But I was hungry at the time and I was like, that cake looks pretty good. I wonder if it's still good. It was all right. It was okay. It wasn't spectacular, but it was okay. Give me a second. I need to grab a tissue because my nose is still kind of runny. I'm still getting over the. It's almost. I'll be honest. It's almost. I'm almost there. A little cough here and there, but I'm almost cured. But yeah, give me 1 second. Freaking runny nose like crazy, man. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Yo, 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 Visions. Wow. Visions said, hey, Fears, I've got you topped. And I was like, oh, yeah, what's that, Visions? Visions says, I ate out of the trash can at the bowling alley today. Wow. Well, Visions, may I ask why you ate out of the trash can? I hope you're kidding. I really hope you're kidding, buddy. Because that's just gross. That's just nasty. Like, did you grab a slice of pizza out of the trash can? Ew. Not judging you, Visions. You are my buddy. You're my pal. I love you like a brother, but yeah, don't be eating out of trash cans, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can't pass up free food, buddy. Well, listen, we all know that Fears loves free. Remember at the last convention, in the vlog, I grabbed all those sugar packets. So I'm all about free. But Fears does have limits. I do have limits. No way in God's green earth I'd be like, oh yeah, man, 5-day-old pizza, in the trash can. Ooh, that's just not me. I can't do that. No offense to you, Visions. I love you, buddy, but that I would pass on. I'll be honest, that's something that I did not do in college. Thank God. But I'm not judging you, Visions. If you're that hungry, people will do anything if they get that hungry. Like, let's say you're on a desert island, not many options on a desert island. Have you guys ever watched Castaway? He ate fish, crab, fucking coconuts is a natural laxative. Fears would probably be doing the same shit to stay alive. So there it is. Let's see, what else? What are those two stories of bad food are like the highlights at college. Let's see, what else? What was something else? What else? Oh, I remember I went to this Chinese restaurant, almost puked up a lung. There's some sushi I like and some sushi I don't like. Whatever sushi I tried in my junior year of college at some rinky-dink little Chinese restaurant, I was sicker than a dog for like 4 days. I was puking like crazy. Vision says, what body part of a dead castaway would you eat first? See, all right, Visions. Fears would never, well, let's hope I would never turn into a cannibal. Fears would eat pretty much anything else except for being a cannibal. Like I said, I would eat, like, I would try to find fish in the ocean. I would, like, remember in Castaway, like he takes that stick and he stabs that crab. I would eat crab. I would drink coconuts. I would eat coconuts. I would pretty much do anything before I would eat body parts. That's nuts. That's nuts. Anyway, those three foods in college are probably the most disgusting stuff that I can think of. Those three events. And again, I like sushi. It depends on what sushi. Like Randall had me try some sushi one time, and it's pretty good. It's not my favorite Chinese food, but it's still pretty good. But whatever that Chinese restaurant that I went to in Arizona in college, like 2010, I was puking up a fucking lung, man. Like, I remember I ate it and it settled in my stomach for about 2-3 hours. I get home, I'm about to go to bed, and then all of a sudden I hear the tummy a rumbling, and I was like, oh, that's not good. Race to the toilet. I mean, I was doing that for hours. So I don't know if they undercooked it or whatever it was. That type of sushi did not settle with Fears. So that's why I put it in the category of bad college food, because it made Fears sicker than a dog for 3 or 4 days, and that's not good. So, yeah. Skylar says rice and sushi are great together. They usually are. Just not that time, Skylar, because it made me almost puke out a lung. Literally, I almost like cut open my chest, grabbed out a lung, and said, "Hey, here you go," because I was puking up a storm. It was bad. All right, let me open up the website. Let's change topics. Super RetroCon is next weekend, next Saturday and Sunday. Let me get the dates. That is the 28th and the 29th. I'm looking at my calendar. Before that though, Fears has got to pay his taxes. So that means 2 big bills. So not only did I pay the bill for my car to get fixed, so that was big bill number 1. Now, later on this week, I'm going to have to see how much I owe the government. But hopefully I get a good tax return check back. So fingers crossed. So I've set up an appointment. I have to do that before the convention. So that'll probably happen Thursday or Friday. And then Wednesdays when they have to install that one part for my car. So I've got one more part for them to install, and that'll probably most likely either be Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday. Yo, Cameo Man, he says, sushi is made with rice. That's like saying ground beef and burgers are great together. Yeah, buddy. Cameo Man says, I'm not coming in today. All right. I understand, Cameo Man. It is a little late. Fears I almost didn't do a show. So that's why the show is so late at night. Cameo Man, when you get a chance, post those Fears Man cartoons because you forgot to do it. So I would appreciate it if you would post them tonight. Anyway, shout out to my friend Randall. Vision says, do you normally owe taxes? Well, every year you have to pay taxes. So yes, every year. Every year the government says, we want our money and we want it now. So yeah. But I'll be honest, like normally I don't have to pay. Like last year, I didn't owe the government much. So I don't think it'll be a big bill this year. I think last year I had to pay like to get all my taxes done. I think it was like $145. So that's not that bad. It was something like that. It wasn't over 200. It was 100 and something. So not too shabby. I go to a tax place. I don't do my own taxes. I just go to a tax place and say, here's all my information. Take care of it. Excuse me. Man, I'm sneezing and up a storm tonight. So yeah. So I got to take care of all that mumbo jumbo before the convention next weekend. Oh, speaking of conventions, me and Randall told me this the other day, and Randall said he's going to get me more information, but Randall promised me that he would come. He said, hey, Fears, Amy Jo Johnson is coming into town. And so I said, oh, yeah? So I don't know what convention she's coming to, but Randall made me a promise. He said, Fears, if she ever comes to Orlando, I will come to a convention with you. And I went, all right. So Randall told me that the other night that she's finally coming. And so Randall said he's going to get me the details. So I think we're going to finally see Randall at a convention with Fears, because I told Randall, I said, Randall, if you get me that information, I will go with you. So Randall said he's going to get me that information, and I cannot wait to go. So that's going to be cool. So yeah. So yep. So that is going to be exciting. So, and Randall will finally get to meet Amy Jo Johnson. Randall, I kind of wanted you to come in, man, because I wanted you to tell everybody about I wanted you to tell everybody about the convention. Vision says, hey, Randy, do you have the ring already picked out? I guarantee you Randy probably has that ring picked out, Visions. He's like, all right, here's my chance. I got a plan, It's going to be great. Yeah, triple nickel, pickle, wickle, sickle, dickle is in the house. What up, Triple? Good to see you, buddy. Triple, I'll be honest, I've been kind of slacking on the blog editing. I did do that Disney one on the main channel, so check that out. But I haven't posted a new vlog on the vlog channel in about 9 or 10 days, something like that. So the Fears Mobile's kind of been on the blank. So I had to get all that crap taken care of. So yeah, I've been kind of busy, buddy. Plus I've been lazy too. So Fears does not deny his video editing laziness. I get spurts of creativity and then I'm like, I don't want to upload anything. I want to go back to bed and take a nap. So I need to be on a constant creativity flow. That's what I want. But does it happen? No. So I'll get back to editing here pretty soon. Pretty soon. All right, let me pull up the information on Super RetroCon because I haven't looked at the website in quite a while. So yeah. All right. So let me just pull this up real quick. So there we are. And let me go to Jeff's website, his trusty website. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up the Super RetroCon information. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so it says Super RetroCon. What is new? What is old? And then it says all the old stuff from last year is there, plus a bunch of new stuff. More TV movie cars, more retro cars. There'll be a BMX show on the 28th. So it's going to be the 28th, the 29th. They did have a BMX show last year, and they said because everyone enjoyed it, they're bringing it back. More celebrity guests, live entertainment, retro consoles to play, pinball alley. Now, they did not have pinball last time. So I love pinball. So I'm looking forward to playing that in the vlog. Then there's going to be a free play arcade. They didn't have that last year, so that's going to be awesome. There's going to be a costume contest and a cosplay contest. That's cool. They didn't have that last year. There's going to be toys, collectibles, movie props, music, and a VHS shop that they're going to build in the convention. So that's pretty cool. It's January 29th, 28th. It's going to be in Tampa, Florida. Beers is definitely going. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but I'm going to buy it this week. Let's see. Let me click on. Let's see how many tables. It's at the Florida State Fairgrounds. Fears' favorite place in the entire world. I don't blame Jeff. I blame the Florida Fairgrounds. Their employees are just the most horrible people ever. Jeff's convention staff is the most amazing people. So it has nothing to do with Jeff. It just is. Jeff's even complained with the fairgrounds. Hopefully, like next year, hopefully Jeff just finds a new place because, man, I'm telling you, the Florida Fairgrounds is horrible. Vision says, oh, yeah, wasn't mini golf supposed to be today? It's not today, Visions. That is going to happen this Tuesday. Me and Sam are off, and that's still happening. So, Sam, get ready to be destroyed, man. Oh, yeah. God, my nose is so runny. Excuse me. So, yeah. So, that's this Tuesday. By the way, Randall, I'm going to call you right after the stream, buddy. So, yeah. So, I think what we're gonna do, Visions, is when I get off Tuesday morning, I'm gonna sleep for a little bit. Sam said he's gonna come over like around 12 or 1. We're gonna grab some lunch, do miniature golf, and then I have to work really late Tuesday night going into Wednesday. So me and Sam are gonna do a little bit of a video game stream, like maybe 2-3 hours right after mini golf, and we'll tell you who the winner was on the stream. So yeah. Oh man. Okay. So Cameo Man says I was incorrect. The Amy Jo Johnson con is in Tampa Bay in July 28th through the 30th. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, Randall, if we can do that, we need I need to take off the days for that, buddy. So throw me the link, throw me the website, and we'll get on the tickets, man, because I want to do that. Because I would love to meet Amy Jo Johnson with you, man. We got to figure out how to do that. Skylar says, "What video games do you play?" Well, Skylar, come to me and Sam's video game live stream. We're going to be doing a video game live stream this Tuesday. Right now, we're playing Dead Space. Great game. Visions, I actually inspired Visions. Visions already beat the damn game. So we're on level 3 right now. Sam said there's 10 levels, so I'm on level 3, I believe. So hopefully we'll be able to make some progress on Tuesday afternoon. So that's what's happening, Pick. So we're going to do I'm going to sleep for a little bit. Sam's going to come over, pick me up. Lunch, then mini golf, and then after mini golf, video game live stream. Come home, sleep a little bit more, and then mosey on right off to work. All right, so back to the RetroCon. Let's see. More information on it. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So it's so far they've got 3.8 thousand people coming so far. The name of the show is Super RetroCon, and it's going to be at the Florida State Grounds in Tampa. And he says, we're bringing Super RetroCon back to Tampa. It was such a big success last year. And a portion of the tickets are going to be going to a charity. So that's nice. I don't know what charity. It doesn't say what charity, but a portion of the tickets prices are going to be going to charity. So that's nice. Let's see. What else? What other information do they have? Let's see. Over 230 booths already. So there could be more. So we shall see. Over 230 booths. So I'm excited because I know for a fact last time, I think they only had like 130. And then let me find out what guests are coming. The guests that are coming, let me click on it. So far, let me find out. So if you guys want to do a Fears fan meetup, Fears will be there next weekend. So if you guys want to make the trip, go to Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. That's my buddy Jeff's Facebook page. Also, you can go to floridatoyshows.com. So there's 2 ways where you can buy the tickets. You can just go to the Facebook page and click on buy tickets, or on his Facebook, he's got his website, theFloridaToyshows.com. You can also go there too. So if you want to hang out with Fears, boom, that's where I'll be next weekend. So you're more than welcome to come and hang out. So hell yeah. Let's see what else. Who else is coming? Let's see who else is coming to the Super RetroCon. The celebrities. So Jimmy Hart is coming. You know, he was a big time like wrestling announcer, like in the 80s and 70s. He used to like hang around Hulk Hogan a lot. Jimmy Hart's coming. Let's see who else. Amy O'Neill is coming. She's a film and television actress. She was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So I grew up on that movie. That's just one of the movies that she was in, but she's a film and television actress. Let's see here. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, but he was in Revenge of the Nerds and he was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Brian Tohoshi. So I think that's how you pronounce his last name. So I'm definitely gonna probably get his autograph, and I'm gonna try to get an interview because he's been in a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, and I love Revenge of the Nerds, and I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, any of those movies. So I'm definitely gonna try to get an interview and an autograph from that guy. So that'll be fun. Um, let's see who else is coming. Janine Basson, and she is with. It just says she's with Hollywood Glow. I don't know what that is. She looks like a model, so maybe I don't know if she's some type of model from the 80s, 90s. I have no idea. And then Todd Langen, and he was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. And I think he played it was either Mikey or he played Raph. I can't remember, but he was in both those movies. So that's cool. So a lot of actors from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's pretty cool. So that's all they got so far. Let's see what else. Oh, there's going to be a Mario Kart 4-player tournament, and the proceeds are going to charity. So it says 50-50 charity 4-play Mario Kart competition. Then there's going to be a 4-player Halo 2 competition, and whoever wins that, there's $100 prize. So there's a lot of stuff going on at the RetroCon next weekend. So Fears will be filming as much as I can. You know, I'll be film. I'll be there filming away as much as I can. Skylar says, have you ever played Final Fantasy? That's my favorite game. I've watched people play it, but I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games, Skylar. Not one. So sorry to disappoint. I've watched people play them, but I haven't played it. So there it is. It is. So, like I said, if you guys want to come and hang out with Fears, that's where I'm going to be next Saturday and Sunday. So the 28th and the 29th. And like I said, if you want all the information, just go to Florida Toy Shows Expos on Facebook. Just write it in. It'll bring up my friend Jeff's Facebook page. And about halfway down, you'll see his website. So you can either buy the tickets off the website or you can buy the tickets off the Facebook page. And it's very easy. You just click on it and it'll say what toy show, what Comic-Con you want to go to. And boom, you click on Super RetroCon. You buy the tickets. Bam, bam, bam. It's done lickety split. So probably Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be buying those tickets. So yep. So it sounds like a pretty cool convention. So I cannot wait to check it out. Skylar says, will you ever play it? Probably Sam and me will play that at some point. You know, I know Sam likes the Final Fantasy games. So we'll probably definitely get around to it, Skylar. Probably. The next few games that we got to play is I got to finish Dead Space with Sam. Then, ever since I saw Pixel play Resident Evil 2, the remake, oh my God. You guys know I've been ranting and raving about this game. It looks fucking phenomenal. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. We're playing that next. Then after that, Sam said, Fears, since you like Dead Space 1 so much, and I was like, I do. I'm like, you've got me into this game, man. He goes, well, you're going to love Dead Space 2. And we always take turns. So if I pick a game and we play it, then the next game, Sam picks it. That's the only fair way to do it. So after Resident Evil 2, we're going to do Dead Space 2. And then after that, I want to play that Crimson game that I was telling you guys about where I saw some guy play that game on TikTok. It was about that crazy lady like chasing you around a house. Visions, I was already thinking like 50 steps ahead. Think of the jump scares, buddy. Think of the jump scares. Oh my God. And And I followed that guy. There's a guy on TikTok that plays nothing but scary games, and he puts up his favorite scenes from the game, and then he puts up his favorite scares from the game because he live streams himself playing the game. And one of them is he's walking down this hallway, and all of a sudden he's in this basement, and all of a sudden there's a row of shelves with like paint cans, and all of a sudden a force just knocks over the shelf. There's paint all over the floor, and so he's gonna crawl in between the wall and the shelf. And as he's crawling, she just takes her head and rotates it all the way around the corner, scares the bejesus out of him, starts biting on his arm, and he punches her in the face. And then she takes her teeth like off of his arm. She runs away somewhere else in the basement, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he takes off the other way, and I'm like, "This game is going to be great to play." I think that's the way you pronounce the name, Skylar. Crimson. I think that's the way Sam told me how to pronounce it, but don't quote me on it. I think that's how you pronounce it. So that's the next one we're going to play after Dead Space 2. So yeah. So, but like I said, Skylar will get around to some Final Fantasy games whenever Sam wants to play them, because I know Sam's got a couple of them. So yeah. Yep. So, like I said, Super RetroCon seems like it's going to be a very, 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 very cool convention. Fears, what carnival game were you best at? I'll be honest, Triple, like when I was growing up, I didn't go to a lot of carnivals. I went to a couple, but I was really good at the dunk tank, like, taking the ball and throwing it and hitting the target and then knocking someone in the dunk tank. That's always a classic. I was always good at that one. And I was always good at what's the other one? I went to that carnival like when I was a kid in Missouri. The milk bottle one. Like where they have 3 milk bottles stacked up and you have to throw the ball. I was usually pretty good at that. That was a random question, Triple. But I always say in my description, bring up those topics, bring up those questions. Fears will answer them if it's a reasonable, question. I'll pretty much answer anything within reason. So yeah. No, it wasn't my dad. It wasn't my dad. You're thinking about. Oh no, yeah, there was that one. There was that one, and there was another dunk tank one where my buddy Eric dared me to get on the dunk tank at our high school like senior year party, and he dared me to get on the dunk tank. Now that story I haven't told you guys yet. I almost got expelled doing that one. I'll save that story for another night. I didn't get expelled. I got 3 weeks in detention for doing something on the dunk tank, but I will save that for another night. So yeah. Cameo Man says, "Did you really want me to come in?" Yeah, I mean, why not, Randall? I have a little bit of stream time left, so I will send you the link because I'm almost done streaming anyway. So Randall can close out the night. I'm gonna save the Florida vlogging and Missouri vlogging for another night because I'm getting really tired, and I think I'm gonna end the stream. But so I will send Randall the link, and I'll talk to Randall for a couple minutes, and then because Randall, I was gonna talk to you after the stream anyway. So I'll let Randall pretty much end out, the stream. I always love having Randall on. I always love having Randall on. I always like having heroes and villains. Let's see if we can get Visions in here too. So I'm going to send Visions and Randall the link. So Randall, check your Facebook. I'm going to send Visions the link. Come on, Visions. Let me know, buddy. Come on. That would be so cool. The last 5 minutes of the stream, man. Check your Twitter, Visions. Come on, buddy. I always give Visions the option. Come on, man. Just a quick hello. How you been? What you been up to? I just want to catch up for like, 5 minutes. Come on, buddy. Check your Twitter. So I'm hoping. Vision said that he would come in at some point. So yeah. Triple says, I'm excited to hear these stories. Oh, trust me, Triple. I've got so many stories. It's beyond belief. So yeah. So, but I did tell you the one about my dad, the dunk tank about my dad. Like we were at a carnival. My dad got on the dunk tanks. That one was cool. But you haven't heard the high school carnival dunk tank story. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. So I'll save that for another night. I'm hoping, I'm praying that that Visions comes in. So Randall, check your Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. Randall, check your Facebook, and Visions, check your Twitter. So I'm hoping. Come on, Visions. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Randall says you have to answer my questions. Okay. I didn't know Randall was going to give me a questionnaire, but I will answer the questions to the best of my ability, buddy. So we're just waiting for Visions or Randall or both. Oh yeah. So we could be having 2 guests, hopefully. I don't know. Visions may be too busy. I know he's working away on those shirts. So Visions, if you can jump away for a minute, that would be fantastic. If not, I understand. So yeah. Let's see. Fears, did you ever play the carnival game with the water gun and the target? Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think I played that. They had that at Six Flags St. Louis. So yeah, there's Lord Randall. There is Lordy. So we've got one guest. Come on, Visions. Don't let me and Randall down, man. Lord Randall, how art is thou?
Fizz, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Tell me to go to my Twitter. I go to my Twitter. There's nothing there.
Sorry, not your Twitter. I meant your Facebook. All right, so you
tell me to go to Facebook. There's nothing on my Facebook.
No, there is something on your Facebook.
No, there wasn't anything on my Facebook.
Randall, then how did you come in? There was a link on your Facebook, buddy. Yeah, right, Randall. No. All right, Randall. So
you gotta talk to Pixel.
Oh my gosh!
You're gonna talk to
Visions.
You're gonna talk to Exhume Visions, and you're gonna have him come this year. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Man, I'm tired. Hang on, hush it. Visions, the great Visions is here. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey Fears. Hey Randy.
Lord,
what's up, Visions?
Oh.
You said you wanted to pop in for a second. He did.
I did
for a second.
I did say that. So we got Visions for a second. All right. Well, hey, thanks for that cameo, Visions. I wanted him to stay a little bit longer than that, but
no, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, Visions just popped in for a second. There you go.
Well, I wanted to see how he's been. I wanted to see how his Christmas was, but hey, we'll take what we can get, man. Thanks, Visions. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a nice little cameo.
No, it wasn't. No, I'm just kidding.
Vision says, thanks for having me. That was great.
Actually, I told Visions to do that. Yeah.
Did you really?
No.
Okay. Visions, if you want to come back, let me talk to Randall for a little bit, but can you give me at least 2 or 3 minutes? I just want to say hi, see how your Christmas was. Come back, buddy.
Vision says you should have Randy on for the next hour. I defer to Randy. He's a cool guy. I
don't know if we can go for another hour, man. I'm getting tired.
No, you got to go for an hour, man.
Oh, Lord. All right, Randall, so you said I have to answer your questions. So what questions did you want me to answer?
Okay, well, we'll ask this one. So, if a miracle happened overnight and everything turned out the way you wanted, what would be different when you wake up in the morning?
This next morning,
Yeah.
probably one of the biggest things. Probably that airline job and a lady.
And what else?
I mean, those are two biggies.
Yeah.
Probably if I could spend more time with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I could like go and hang out with my family for like a month instead of like 4 or 5 days, you know.
Yeah.
Like
what is the least that you would like to achieve? I mean, like if something was solved tomorrow, what would be the least thing to achieve?
Is this like just about my life or overall?
Just about your life.
Well, tomorrow, I wish I didn't have to wait until Wednesday to get that last car part. If they could fix everything tomorrow, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. You should berate them and talk down to them. Hey, you guys, you better do a better job. Better do what I want you to do.
Yeah. Vision says, I'm with Randy. So he wants.
Yeah, he's right over there.
No, he's
right over there.
He said he wants me to go for another hour with you, Randy. I'll be
Visions.
honest.
You want to see Visions? He's right over there. He's sitting right over there.
I'll be honest, Visions. That was kind of a tease. 1 second. Like, I was so excited that he came in. And I was 20 seconds away from saying, hey, Visions, how you doing? How's the business? How's things been going? And then he went, hey, Randy. Hey, Fears. Boom, gone. And I was like, damn it. But I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
I know Visions is more of kind of like a behind the scenes type of guy, which I totally respect. So yeah. He's kind of a shy guy. So Visions, hopefully you can come in at some other point. But I want to thank Visions for coming in for that 2 seconds. I don't even know if it was 2 seconds, maybe 1 second. So Randy, any more questions?
Yeah. What are your 5 biggest problems right now?
My 5 biggest problems?
Yeah.
Well, recently things have been kind of slow at work, so they took one of my days away. So instead of 5 days a week now, I'm only working 4. But they said I should get that back soon because we just haven't been getting a lot of packages in. Mm-hmm. That's number 1. Number 2. I haven't been able to go to church the last couple of weeks. So, hopefully, well, not next weekend because next weekend's the convention. So hopefully, the Sunday after the convention, I could go. Really, I don't have 5, Randall. It's just those 2 right now. Mm. It's just those 2.
You don't have lady problems?
Well, I mean, I already answered that one.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, yes, I mean, it's not for a lack of, not trying,
Yeah. So, what would go better if the problem were solved?
If the problem was solved, then I wouldn't have lady problems, Like, yeah. I would absolutely love to have a lady right now. Mm-hmm. What about you? What's been going on with you? Any problems?
No, not really. The book's going well. I see people have purchased it, so
Yeah, well, that's good.
And then I told you about the school, right? The school wanting to pick up the book.
Yeah, you said. Am I allowed to say how many?
Yeah, the lady from the school said she wants 60 copies at $5.99. That's like that's quite a chunk of change. It's like $120.
I hope she comes through and contacts you. I hope she doesn't like bail at the last minute and say, you know what, Randall, I changed my mind. I hope.
Well, I mean, if she already read the book and she loved it, she's got to show it to the school board and they've got to okay it. So she loves the book, but
I hope the school board says yes. Like, we're going to give you the A-OK to have you buy 60 copies because that's just money in your pocket. Plus, that gets your book out. 60 copies. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So when do you find out if it's yay or nay with her?
I don't know. I guess next time I see her on Monday.
All right. Well, Randall, keep me updated on that because me as one of your best friends, I really I'm proud of you. I want that to happen for you. So hopefully that's the thing. Vision says, "Hey, Randy, congrats." Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you, Visions. I appreciate it.
Well, hopefully it's in the bag, Visions. Hopefully, like Randy said, he's going to find out soon if it's yay or nay. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But see, Randy, that's why I love Visions and I love you because Visions just has that humor, just like you. Like I lost my mind. I was getting ready. I was like, "Hey, Visions, what's going on?" And then he's gone.
Yeah.
So I actually lost my mind, Visions. I was laughing. But I get it. He's really busy right now, Randall. So I appreciate that he came in. He told me he's his friend's about to open up a record store, so he's making some merch for his friend for his record store. So I don't know how many T-shirts Visions is printing out tonight, but he said he definitely has a lot. So it's probably going to be a late night for Visions working on those. So Visions, good luck with all that. So Randy, if you want to come to the convention with me next weekend, you're more than welcome. If you don't come with me next weekend, then hopefully we can hang out the weekend after that. So 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Because I really want to get a Randall and Fears hangout in. I mean, I love hanging out with you on the streams, but man, we definitely got to get a Fears and Randy like live action hangout, you know.
Yeah.
And I love that pizza place that we went to, Giuseppe's. Oh, now Manny's is good. I like Manny's, but I'll be honest. Do you like Giuseppe's more than Manny's, or vice versa?
Vice versa. Giuseppe's doesn't have anchovies. They got rid of anchovies a long time ago. I love anchovies.
Got it. I'll be honest.
I didn't try them for a really long time because in the original 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo made a big deal about anchovies, saying, "No anchovies, don't put any anchovies on this thing.
Right. That's right.
Can put anchovies on this thing, I'm going to ninja kick your butt right down the street."
That's right.
And like about 20 years later, I tried anchovies and I'm like, holy shit, these are really good. Like, I mean, why didn't Michelangelo like anchovies? These are delicious.
I mean, maybe he's just not an anchovies type of guy, you know?
Yeah, but yeah.
Randy, I always forget. You've told me before. What's your favorite turtle?
Raphael, because he's cool.
Yeah, mine. It would go in this order. Michelangelo, because I was a goofy kid, so I always enjoyed Michelangelo and him.
True Michelangelo.
Oh shit, Randall, that's fighting words, man. Oh my god. No, Michelangelo's my favorite. Then the second one would probably be Raph. Then Donatello, and then Leonardo. Nothing against Leonardo, but he's just too like when I was a kid, I was just too goofy. There was no self-discipline like when I was a kid. You know, like I was just all about having fun, being goofy. I was rambunctious, running around, and I couldn't relate to Leonardo. But man, did I loved hanging out with Michelangelo, man.
Well, Leonardo was the leader. He's the guy who came up with all the plans and took action and rallied everybody together.
I thought Leonardo was a cool guy. I'm not saying he was like a nerd or whatever. I liked Leonardo, but I'm just saying I liked Michelangelo and Leonardo. I mean, I liked Michelangelo and Raphael better.
No, you didn't.
Donatello, he's the smart one. He's the smart one. So yeah. So anyway, well, I'm glad, man. I hope that deal goes through, buddy. I really do. I hope so. So basically, tell the fans a 10-second version. You were at karaoke. This lady read your book. She was a school teacher, or she is a school teacher, and she said, "I would love to buy some copies."
Yeah, and she read through it for about 20 minutes, and then like I was sitting at the bar, and she comes up to me and she tugs on my arm, and she's like, "This is pretty darn good. I think I want copies of this for my students because it's."
And does she teach high school, middle school? Like, what does she teach?
I think it's like 2nd or 3rd grade.
Okay.
Yeah, so 6 times 60 would be $360. Wow, my estimate was way off. But yeah, $360 in my pocket if this deal goes
that's
through.
a lot of money, though. I mean, like, and plus, not only the money, it gets your book out there, and it's more publicity. It get,
Yeah.
you know, because she'll plug your book. You know, she'll be like, "Hey, this book's good." You know, and that's pretty cool that like a school is interested in your book. So I hope that deal goes through, buddy.
Yeah,
Randall,
like a lot of the lessons from my books are just like, you know,
Randall, I have to use the restroom, so just go ahead and keep talking to the fans. I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, a lot of the chapters in my book are really jokey chapters. I mean, the original title of the book itself is a joke. It's called 13 Common Fiction Writing Mistakes and How to Fix Them Too. And two is a preposition. You're not supposed to end a sentence in a preposition. And I put TO instead of TOO. You know, TOO means to as well, not TO as in to go somewhere or to do this or to do that. So yeah, it's the 13 most common fiction writing mistakes and how to fix them too. And I've got a lot of chapters that I think maybe the Belma writers should take a look at. Like one of the common fiction writing mistakes is don't insult your audience, you know, and have a good concept, have conflict in your story. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the chapters are like, you know, jokey things that you should not have your story do. Like your story sucks, your concept sucks, there's no conflict, stuff like that. So, oh shit. Triple starting the drama. All right, Triple. Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, so yeah, there's lots of ideas in there. And it's on Amazon right now. You can go to Amazon.com and look up Mr. Randy Paul Brown, and the 13 most common fiction writing mistakes is on there. And on the cover, I misspelled mistake on purpose. I actually had to talk to Amazon about this because they go like, "Did you know you spelled this wrong?" And I was like, "Yes, I know it's spelled wrong. It's a joke. You know, it's supposed to be funny. You know, so." And I am going to put out a second edition of this book later on, maybe next year sometime. And going to have everything updated with all the spelling errors checked, you know. I mean, I checked it as much as I could, but, you know, sometimes I have trouble with the your, Y-O-U-R, or Y-O-U apostrophe E-R. So, yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And like I said, the teacher, she said she loved it when she read about 20 pages of it. And it's got my 10 rules for writing in there. Maybe I'll do a little blog on that sometime. And then I've also got like 4 ways to destroy writer's block. So again, if you want to go check it out, it's on Amazon.com. You can get it on paperback. Type in Mr. Randy Brown, 13 most common fiction writing mistakes. You'll find it. It's in there. It's a quick read. I showed it to one of my friends, and he said, "Wow, this is a very concise book." You know, so yeah. Have fears proofread. Yeah. All right. Oh.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Randall is still plugging that book. Randall, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Fierce? This is my show. You're not allowed to talk.
Well, no,
You'll talk when I damn well say you can. So shut up.
Wow. Wow. No, I come back, Randall, and you're like, "Oh, what the hell was all that about?"
Nothing. Just chilling.
Triple says, "Fears insult me all the time." That's bullshit. No, I don't. Whatever. I'm not much of a writer, but I might get it just to see. The 4 chapters should be in every. Yeah, he was about to sing the Beach Boys. Triple, I don't. When have I insulted you? I've never insulted Triple. Visions. Visions goes he. That's right. Randall, I definitely would proofread your book. I definitely would proofread it. But does Amazon do that for you already?
No.
All right. So do you do it yourself before you?
I do. Yeah.
Before you get it published?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, Randall, I'm glad you got to plug your book. And like I said, as your friend, I'm so excited for you. The what?
What?
Wait, what did you say? Man, I'm tired. Don't fuck with me. I'm getting tired, man. Getting tired. So, Randall, would you want to go with me to the convention next weekend, or are you busy?
I'm busy.
Okay. I just thought I would throw the invite out there for you, buddy. So, yeah. Well, that's a good place to sign off, guys. Visions, if you want to come back in after the show's done, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome because me and Randall are going to be hanging out off air for a little while. So you're more than welcome to shoot back in, buddy. Anyway, Randall, go ahead and plug all your stuff.
You can buy my book, The 13 Most Common Fiction Writing Mistakes, on Amazon. Look for Mr. Randy Brown when you go on Amazon. And then you can also find my other book, which I have not plugged yet, The Tiny Book of Awesome Magic.
Oh, yeah.
By Randy Brown. If you can't find it on Amazon because their search engine is crap, type it into Google and usually it'll be the first one that comes up. And you can follow me on Cameo Man 2021 or The Mayor of Magic. And there you go.
So 2 YouTube channels, Mayor of Magic, Cameo Man 2021, and get Randall's book, guys. Get the book. Also,
or I'll come for you all.
There you are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. Check me out on the old TikTokage at FearsMan26. It's been a hell of a show. I want to thank the quick cameo from Lord Visions and my buddy Randall for coming in. Yeah. Like I said, Visions, me and Randall are going to be hanging out off camera, so you're more than welcome to shoot back in if you want to. Anyway, this is Fears, and this is
Randall.
And Randall, you go ahead and sign us off.
My name is Randy Brown. I do the card tricks, but you bring the magic.
Oh, yeah.